Hello, veterinary unicorns. Today, I want to rant to you about how mean people are to new employees at veterinary hospitals. I'm sick and tired of it. And I had someone recently reach out to me because they're really struggling. Every time they get a new employee in, they end up quitting. Shocker, right? So here's the thing that I hear a lot that's happening in veterinary hospital, hazing. And it's really specific a lot of times to new employees. The new employee comes in, they're all rainbows and unicorns. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm here. I'm so excited to be working here. And the older employees or the employees who've been there for longer chew them up and spit them out and throw them to the wolves. And I don't even think that older employees or more senior employees recognize they're doing it. They just think it's a rite of passage, but it really is a form of hazing. And it doesn't matter if it's a man or if it's a woman. It doesn't matter if it's a practice manager, a veterinary technician, a veterinarian, or a client service representative. I have seen it across every single job in every veterinary hospital. In fact, I can't think of a veterinary hospital that I've ever worked in where this hasn't happened. And it's pretty shameful because we're all short-staffed. And what happens is when that new employee quits, you've just lost 10 employees. What the heck do I mean by that? Simple. You think that new employee quits and doesn't tell anyone? Oh, they tell everybody. They tell everybody, and they talk about how terrible of an experience it was, how maltreated they were. It was just horrible. What a toxic workplace environment. And all of their veterinary friends now don't want to work for your hospital. So if you're really short-staffed, like everybody's short-staffed, I think long and hard about making sure that we're kind to new employees. And so I see it like this. I've seen where a practice manager, brand new, entered in, and I have seen every single team member just ostracize that individual to the point where they quit within months. I've seen veterinary technicians come in and older, more senior technicians walk by them, go, "We don't do it that way," and then just keep walking. They're not offering to help. They're just shaming them right there on the clinic floor in front of everybody. Veterinarians, might be struggling to use the new software, and they say to another veterinarian or even a technician, "Hey, can you help me?" "No, I'm busy. You'll have to figure it out." And the rationale behind this is that no one helped them, so they don't need to help everybody. But here's the lie behind that. Someone did help you. If you went to school, which every veterinarian did and most veterinary technicians did, someone helped you. If you're on the job trained, guess what? Someone helped you. You didn't walk in with a high school education to a veterinary hospital and slam in a catheter on your first day or just know how to monitor anesthesia. Someone took the time to train you. And so the irony behind individuals that say this, it's just infuriating, right? Everyone has been helped by somebody. And now when you have more senior staff going, "Well, no one trained me, they have to figure it out. Sink or swim." It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. I have a VTS in emergency critical care. And whenever I've entered a new hospital, there's some level of hazing that happens to me. It's like, let's see if Amy's actually as good as she thinks she is. Godspeed. And when I don't get the catheter in the first time, everyone's like, "Yeah, maybe she's not really a VTS." It's terrible. So here's my rant. Just freaking be nice to people. Help each other. If you see a new hire struggling, "Can I help you?" They're part of your team. They're now part of your hospital. You should want them to be successful. It shouldn't be a fight or flight feeling that they get when they enter the hospital because, again, if you lose them, you're going to lose at least another 10 more veterinary professionals. So in conclusion, kids, just be nice. And if you are a veterinary leader, I encourage you to put this in their job description. Training is part of every job description of every position on every aspect of the veterinary hospital. Have a conversation and a meeting about how new hires need to be treated. And if you've not heard my rant or my podcast on creating a healthy 90-day orientation period, do it. You need a 90-day orientation period. Part of the reason why hazing occurs is because these new employees are just thrown on the floor without any orientation period, and new hires are often seen as a burden to the pre-existing staff. So create a new hire training program so that they don't seem like a burden because it's part of the culture. All right, I'm out. Keep on being a unicorn and just be kind to each other. It's really important.